topic that we are going to discuss here is highest common factor and least common multiple. So here listen, this highest common factor is known as HCF and this least common multiple is known as LCM. So therefore we are going to discuss about HCF and LCM. So first we are going to see the important formulas regarding this concept. So here we are going to discuss deeply about least common multiple first. So here we have the definition of least common multiple. So least common multiple, that is LCM, of two or more numbers is the smallest number that is a multiple of all the numbers. So this is what the definition of least common multiple. Now we are going to see one example for finding LCM of two numbers. For example, let us find LCM of 3 and 4. So here LCM of 3 and 4 is nothing but this 12, because 12 is the smallest number which is a multiple of both 3 and 4. That is, by using the definition, what do we know? Here we know that LCM of two or more numbers is the smallest number and also that should be the multiple of the given numbers, isn't it? So therefore, here this 12 is the smallest number and at the same time this is the multiple of both 3 and 4. In other words, this 12 is the smallest number which is divisible by both 3 and 4. If you want to find the LCM, then what we have to do is we have to find the multiples of the given numbers. So here first let us find out the multiples of 3. So here what are the multiples of 3? 1 into 3 3, 2 into 3 6, 3 into 3 9, 4 into 3 12, 5 into 3 15, etc. So these are the multiples of 3. So now let us find out the multiples of 4. So what are the multiples of 4? 1 into 4 4, 2 into 4 8, 3 into 4 12, 4 into 4 16, 5 into 4 20, etc. So here listen, we found out the multiples, but here we have to find out least and common multiple. So here the least as well as the common multiple of these two numbers is nothing but 12. That is, this 12 is common to both of the multiples and at the same time this is what the least common multiple. So hence the LCM of 3 and 4 is nothing but 12. So this 12 is the smallest number which is divisible by both 3 and 4. So here listen, to find the LCM of given numbers we are going to use two methods. One is the prime factorization method and another one is the division method. So let us discuss these two methods now. So first let us see how to find out LCM using prime factorization method. So here we have the following steps to find the LCM of the given numbers by using the prime factorization method. So the step 1 here is express each number as a product of prime factors. So first what we have to do, we have to express the given numbers as a product of prime factors. That is very important, because in the name of the method itself we know that it is prime factorization method. So we have to express each number as a product of their prime factors. Now the step 2 is nothing but the LCM will be equal to the product of highest powers of all prime factors. So here listen, we have to take highest powers of all the available prime factors. So just by finding the prime factors itself we can easily find out the LCM. So here let us see some examples for this. So the example 1 is find out the LCM of 8 and 14. So what is the first step? The first step is express each number as a product of prime factors. So here we have to express this 8 as a product of prime factor and this 14 as a product of prime factors. So here if we divide this 8 by 2 then we will get 4. Again if we divide this by 2 then we get 2. So 2 into 2 into 2 will be equal to 8. So this means 8 will be equal to 2 to the power 3. And now we are going to factorize this 14. So now if we divide this by 2 then we will get 7. So here both 2 and 7 are prime numbers. So therefore this 14 can be written as 2 into 7. So this is the first step. And now what is the second